Welcome to another edition of Yacht Life Chronicles, where we are better together than separated. And we got one of Saginar's artists in here. You know, one of Saginar's finest, man. Go by the name of Sauce God Sensei.
Yo, what's the word? What's the word, y'all? What's cracking?
What's up with you?
Nah, shit, man. Just chilling, man. Just pull it up on the guys to see what's cracking over here.
Okay, man. Tell us a little bit about you, man, and what you do.
Man, y'all can call me Sensei, man. The Sauce God is, you know what I'm saying, it's a little extra. You know what I'm saying? That's just for the artistry. But Sensei, man, I'm from Saginaw, Michigan, bro. Cool nigga. I YouTube, stream, you feel what I'm saying? Vlog and stuff. Fuck with your boy.
How you come up with the name Sauce God?
So, originally it was just Sensei at first, but Sauce God came, I was like, man, Sensei is like, that's like later down the line when artists change their names and stuff. I was like, I add Sauce God right now just so I can put some extra on that mug, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just so I can add some extra flavor on my name, that's all.
Mm-hmm. So, man, where you get your flavor, where you get your style from, man, when it comes to your art?
My art, like, damn, I got hella influences, bro. That's kind of hard, but like, you got to break that down. Like, what form of art? Like, which part? Like the music, the fashion.
Because a lot of times, a lot of artists, they cadence come from artists they came up on, or artists that they look up to, you know, or sometimes they just go on their own thought system.
Well, shit, like, if you talking about, like, my own thought system, like, just picking who I could, like, probably compare my sound to, who I get influenced by, like, currently, I guess you could say, Lil Uzi, Playway Cardi, I like Drake, Young Thug, Gunna, Shmino.
So who you
A$AP
compare your
Rocky.
sound to?
Shit, all them people, I just named for real.
Mm-hmm.
So then like, them goats in my book, like, whenever they drop something, I'm listening to it for sure. Can't forget, like, Kendrick, J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with their music too as well. Like, them also like my goats for real.
So what got you into the art?
The art of which one? Just music?
What got you into the music?
Well, I'm into the music for real, just, I grew up around it. My cousins and stuff did music. I was around their friends and they all did music. And then shoot, really just taking time dabbling into it in my own, dabbling into music in myself, just taking time out, play the keyboard or something on Logic, you know what I'm saying? Grab a mic, just say something on it just so I can learn how to mix the presets and stuff. And I just started making my own music like that.
And we know you from BV, so was you in any groups? You know, did you?
Nah, like, BV is like a family, you know what I'm saying, in my eyes, for it.
No, I mean, like, was you in any rap groups? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, because I know a lot of guys from BV, you know what I'm saying, they came up in groups. Like, was you ever part of any group, or you just always been a solo artist?
I was solo, bro. Like, the artistry stuff is new, you know what I'm saying? At first, I was doing totally different things besides artistry. Like, I was photographer, videographer, YouTube and stuff. So, that's what I was doing first. The artistry new. I just started doing music in 2021. Like, on the artist tip, but like, I always been mixing since like 2017, 18.
And you're not scared to step out there.
Absolutely not.
You know, you got, like, it's like, you know, where you get that confidence from, man, to just be able to go out there and attack that next challenge, man, because you seem like you real versed at doing that.
Well, to be honest, I had to work on that. Like, it took a minute to get like this for real. Like, this didn't just happen. I didn't always have confidence to, you know what I'm saying, go do anything for real. I had to build that for myself. So I always wanted to do certain things, but I never had the confidence to do it. And shit, once I got over certain things, when I started feeling myself some more, that's when everything came. I was like, yeah, if I want something, I can go get it. And I can tell everybody the same thing, and they do it. So.
And, you know, it be kind of scary. It be kind of intimidating to step out there in new waters, you know, explore new territory.
Absolutely.
A lot of people not good with that.
Nah, like, shoot, I'm on the way to do that right now. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, move from here all the way to Arizona. So that's new territory. Like, I've been there, you know what I'm saying. I'm familiar with it just a little bit, but I'm gonna move out there. I'm gonna be living there. So shoot,
how do you know when that city worked for you? Like, you going out there to Arizona, you know, what are you looking for in Arizona? Some of the amenities that align with your personality and your music and everything you're trying to do.
Well, the West Coast always been more open. And you know what I'm saying, you from the same city I'm from, so you know, like, where we from, it's kind of like restricted when it comes to like what's hot and what's not. Out there, it's really not. And then, you know, with me doing the YouTube and stuff, I can collaborate quicker out there. You know what I'm saying? Everything's quicker. Like, it's more movement. It's more motion. And I'm a fast-paced person. So if I can go out there and get quick motion, which I can, it's easy. I already got a little game plan. So once I figured it out, it was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much that.
So take us back. We just seen you, HBK Boom, Mac Joey.
Oh, yeah, those the guys. Yeah.
Take us back to that video, man. What that day was like.
So that day it was lit. Like we called Buddy, shout out to Buddy, man, many visuals. He said he was gonna give me a free shoot, you know what I'm saying, just because he rocked with the movement. So I was like, I bet. Let's do that. Shoot, I called a couple of the homies. They pulled up. We shot the video. Cuz was finna whoop somebody ass out there because he was doing too much. So if y'all see it, y'all gonna see it in the video. But shoot, Cuz poured some liquor out, bro. It's a random nigga, like random dude. He said he knew Boom, first of all. Then Boom pulled up. He asked who that was. How the hell you know Boom is? Everybody know who Boom is, but you asking who the nigga was that pulled up. He's like, hey, bro, who was that? I don't know. Like, all right, bet. We just testing you because, you know what I'm saying, you a random nigga talking crazy. So, shoot, he poured a drink out at the end of the video when G was going, and shoot, he almost hit his shoes. Cuz turned up, was like, bro, you was already weird, you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta go, bro. You too ill. And shoot, if he hadn't walked off, bro, it was gonna be over with. So, but other than that, though, it was a good ass day, man. It was hot outside, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just turn, bro. It was nice, bro.
So basically, a lot of groupies, man.
Oh yeah.
So since you've been in this game, man, that's about one of the weirdest moments, man, that you'd have, man, as far as like groupies running up on you, man. And
bro, I done had a bitch put her titties out in front of me, like, well, after a show type deal. Like, it get wild. It get crazy.
that's the most wildest thing you done seen?
Nah, I don't want to talk about that on camera. That's not the most wildest thing I've seen. That's just one of them, because, like, for me being a new artist, I'm thinking going on stage with the homies, just I'm doing my music, whatever. But like the area was so turned, the club was so turned up. Like, shoot, I got off the stage, man, bro. We was talking. I was like, dang, that's what it's like out here, bro. This is what it is.
So listen, man, we know you did a movie, 2015, 2016.
Yep.
In AT when you was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that and tell us about that.
So the movie's called Digital Lives Matter. It's on Tubi. Put hashtag in front of it. It's all one word. Starring DC Young Fly, Emmanuel Hudson. Shout outs to Ernestine Johnson. She the one who got me the part. It's my dog. Shout out to Terry Vaughn as well. But y'all, like, real shit though, like, if you in an area where things is moving, something like that gonna kind of come to you. So really what it was, I wouldn't even, like I said, this music stuff is new, bro. Like, I was doing music, doing photos and stuff at first. So me and Cuz went down to Atlanta. We lived in the Eon building downtown. It was a club on the right side. It was a chicken wing spot on the left side. Like, the whole strip was lit. So a couple, you know what I'm saying, big name people lived in the building, bro. We had Soul For Real in there. If y'all familiar with the 90s group, we had Soul For Real in there. We had Ernestine Johnson in there. We had a couple millionaires in there. It was a lit little situation. But one day, me and Cuz, shoot, we met this woman. We met Ernestine earlier, but like it was like a slight, brief little conversation. And later that night, Cuz was like, "Hey, I'm finna go to the gas station up the street, bro. I need you to come with me." We walking. So I'm lazy. I'm like, bro, damn, bro, we just got here, bro. I'm trying to chill, whoop, you know what I'm saying? I was on the lazy tips. He was like, nah, bro, come out here, because you never know who you gonna meet. You never know who you gonna see. Throw on something nice. Don't go crazy, but throw on, you know what I'm saying, something nice. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I throw on my chain. I throw on the gray little shirt, man. I throw on some black skinny jeans, some nice shoes, left out the door. So as we leaving out the door, Ernestine come out, say her stomach was hurting. I said some goofy ass shit, man. I was like 18 years old. I said something funny. She laughing. Me and Cuz looking at her like, she really bugging out off that light joke, bro. We have her cracking up. So she was like, do you act? Before I could say anything, Cuz was like, yeah, he act. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? We talking. And then we went to her apartment. She invited us in. She called Terry Vaughn, if y'all familiar with her. She played Levita on the Steve Harvey show. She had a couple roles Friday, you know what I'm saying? She got a nice little track record. And they sent me my script. I met DC Young Fly like a week or two later. I did my part in front of him. He rocked with it. We did the scene probably like a month later, and it was lit, bro. It was dope. So yeah, that, like everybody humble too. Wasn't nobody on no weird bougie stuff, nothing like that. Real professional.
So how was it being on the set with people like that, man? You know,
with me being 18, I was going down south so I can, you know what I'm saying, do something else and then something totally different to rise from it. I wasn't really expecting it. It was like a God situation. It was like off guard. Like I wanted to do YouTube, but this was past that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, well, God showed me what I can do if I'm just in the right place at the right time. So, shoot, it felt good being on set with them people, man, because it wasn't like no starstruck situation because we working together. It ain't like I'm here to see you. We in the production together. So it's like I had to, on the inside, I'm like, damn, I'm around all these people. Ooh, but me and Cuz and each other like, damn, we can't kind of act like that. We got to, you know what I'm saying, sit and chill. So, you know what I'm saying, everybody was cool. They was rocking with us. We got into a roasting contest. We was roasting, who was that, Cuz? Who was he roasting, bro? It was some white dude and it was Emmanuel Hudson.
Yeah, it was something.
We got to a pillar competition. That shit was funny as hell. Hopped on there. But no, like just being around them it's fun, man. The energy was high. Good vibrations. Yeah.
So what gave you the drive to keep pushing the envelope the way that you do? You know, because, you know, sometimes in life people give up, especially in entrepreneurship.
Absolutely.
You know, it's not like a daily job where you're getting paid every week or every 2 weeks.
Right.
You know, it seemed like with you, you went from one entrepreneurship to another.
Absolutely.
You push the envelope well. What gave you the drive? Your drive?
Well, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of multi-layered, but if I can sum it up, you know, just in, you know, one of the grander parts is just, I know I'm working for something greater than just, you know, I want to buy me a crib, give me a nice car, raise my family, keep working, retire. Like that's boring. Like, I never been that type of person. I always been different everywhere I stepped in. So I just feel like what type of person I am, with the opportunities that's out there and what God is putting in front of me, why wouldn't I take that route? Because at this point, it's deeper than just, I'm doing it because I'm trying to, nah, it's like, this like second nature, like breathing. You don't know you're breathing, but you're doing it, right? It's the same thing with creating, for me. Like, this is what I gotta do, and you can monetize.
It's your passion. You're not doing it for no money.
No. I mean, of course.
You'll be doing this.
I mean,
of course you want to do it for money, but you know, you'll do this without getting paid.
Absolutely. I'm doing that, you know, so I was doing that a year and a half ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just started, like, making bread off my music. Of course, I had to professionalize a little bit. I had to work, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is every journey, right? You got to work to get where you want to go. You got to, you know what I'm saying, do what you got to do to get that cheese.
So as an artist, how do we, from what you have learned, how do they not get caught up in those slave deals? What are some of the business aspects of the music business that they should learn?
Right.
And what are some of the key elements you would tell them so they won't get caught up in no slave net?
We talking about a new artist or upcoming artist that's busting?
Brand new artist.
Brand new artist, first of all, man, like, you gotta invest in yourself. This is a pay to play game. You gotta know that. Straight up. Ain't no way around that shit. You gotta pay to play. And you better have good connections. You gotta know exactly what you're doing. You gotta have some intention. If you ain't got none of that, you just around here with a blindfold on, just walking in any direction. You gotta take the blindfold off and have that intent. You gotta see the light. So it's like, invest in your equipment. Once you invest in your equipment, watch them YouTube videos, bro. If you ain't got nobody around you that can show you the, you know what I'm saying, slow down way, the brief way how to do something, either figure it out or watch them YouTube videos. I don't care what it is.
You know another thing that helped a lot of artists out now with contracts that they're not using? ChatGPT.
Of course. AI is a great aspect. It's a good thing to use whenever you're trying to professionalize anything. But at the same time,
why you think that so many people is scared of it, fear it, is so slow to embrace it?
Because it's something that we ain't ever seen before as a people. like something that's like not a real person, but can respond like a real person and be 100% accurate like a real person. That's weird. But to answer your question on the contract part, to not get, you know what I'm saying, messed over on no contract, bro, you got to make sure you understand who the people is that's giving you the contract. Pick their body language and read. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. If you see a bad contract, don't freaking sign it. You see a good contract, negotiate it with your lawyers and your officials and the professionals. They say it's a green light, sign that motherfucker. It's not a hard thing. People kind of just be in the moment and be like, forget it, sign.
I think that's what it is too. A lot of people be so adamant about getting that advance money, signing to something, and being part of a label instead of just waiting 24 hours or 48 hours to take it to a lawyer.
Absolutely.
To read it over.
And that ruins a whole lot of artists' careers. And me understanding that as an upcoming artist, I'm not gonna sit here and make myself prone to anything like that. That'll be stupid of me. So my wave, I'm doing it independent right now. I'm not losing no money. I don't gotta pay nobody back. I'm just paying people to push my music, and I'm putting money behind Google ads and TikTok ads and shit.
So you pay for your own marketing and advertising.
I'm about to when I start dropping this new stuff. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I got a whole lot because I haven't really been dropping like that. I've been just dropping little stuff here and there, but I have been cultivating brand new sounds, and I do got 3 albums just sitting.
The reason I say that is because, you know, artists have to pay for marketing and advertising. They feel like, once I make a song, I put it on my social media, it's supposed to go viral. Mm-hmm. They think they Jeezy or Drake, J. Cole. You know, like, I put it on my social media. Why a million people ain't saw my shit yet? I put it on my YouTube. As artists, how important is it to school your ego to obedience? You know, because a lot of artists have become egotistical. Mm-hmm. You know, they thrive off their ego. Definitely. Like how you said, when you and Mac Jovi was with DC Young Fly, these different actors of higher status than y'all, absolutely, and y'all had to have humility.
Right.
You know, while y'all went around. Y'all couldn't have an ego and be like, hey, and all in their face, and this is who I am. And, absolutely. You know, a lot of artists' egos sometimes get in the way, and what it does, it ruins their career.
Definitely.
I can't market this artist well. I can't, this artist is not a sociable, like you say, with your YouTube, you have been doing videos. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody wants to be a gangster. Everybody want to play this gangster image role. I don't know
why, but do you?
Do you think it's because they didn't grow up like that?
Well,
it's something that they idolize to the point where this is something that they try to personify to people.
Well, first, let's separate the actual gangsters that do music and the ones who just came out the gate, who just jumped off the porch just because music turned into a trend because Chief Keef was popping back in 2011. Mm-hmm. So let's separate the two, because that's what we're seeing right now. Chief Keef is the reason for a lot of niggas transitioning to this new nigga that we see today.
Where the drill started.
So that's where we gotta separate, because you got niggas who actually out here doing this, you know what I'm saying, they out here in the streets, they doing what they doing. Then you got the motherfuckers who just now trying to figure it out and they're really on some other shit. So I feel like the reason why it's like this and why everybody's trying to play this gangster role is really just because the hoes like it, and that's what's popping right now, and it's quick money if you scamming. So
what
like
you
a plus
say,
to everybody.
What you say about the viewers, the audience out there? Man, it's suicide to be a rapper. Mm-hmm. It's like washing a window 100 feet in the air with no security belt on. It's like commit suicide.
I mean, that depends on what you yourself put.
You got a lot of artists. You know, they only want to support the ones that's beefing. They only want to support the drill. You know, they only want to support the Draco, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, at the end
it's
of the
like
day, you can't judge people for what they like to.
Mhm.
That's one thing I had to understand as an artist, because I was facing that for a while in my own city. Like, I grew up with a lot of these people that's doing music here, and we all got the same amount of friends, but they was getting more support than I was. So I was wondering, like, why is it like that? I make two totally different sounding tracks from them and me. Like we are two totally different lanes.
That's
you
what
going to
sets you
Ohio, they
apart,
going
yeah.
to Indiana. How the hell we gonna meet?
Mhm.
So it's like I had to look at that and was like, all right, well, what's the area that's more open on music, that's not as restricted, that's more free, that's more, accepted. So that plays a big role. You gotta put that into account as well.
Mhm. Do you like the direction that the hip hop game is going there?
No.
Why?
If it wasn't for Kanye and Drake and Playboy Cardi, there would be no music, because everybody's trying to sound like them niggas. So the fact that these pioneers that we have in the game right now, they doing their dance what they supposed to do, but ain't nobody trying to innovate nothing brand new.
Why do you think that is?
Because we hit a creative block in life. There's nothing new. So
to hit a creative block, that means you're not an originator.
exactly.
So-
That's literally the whole purpose. So
you're saying we don't have enough originators out there?
we don't have enough. We never have. Now, you can't say there's nothing new under the sun, but at the same time, you also gotta understand that you gotta be yourself 100% of the time. If you're not yourself 100% of the time, you're not gonna understand it. You're not gonna get it, and you're gonna start sounding like everybody else. You're gonna start being like everybody else. You're gonna start making music like everybody else, and then this person don't make no music. You're gonna be stuck with that person's sound for that era while they creating something new, and you build your career off that sound.
Mhm.
Like, that's a scary person. So it is about originality, but you gotta feel yourself first. Once you feel yourself and know yourself, that's when you can be yourself.
Mhm. And ain't nothing like that.
Oh no,
Ain't nothing like that.
no.
Having your own identity, living within your own identity, living within your own true self.
That's all it's
Like
about.
Shakespeare say, to thy own self be true.
You feel me?
To no other man be false.
Bro, hey, that's what I'm saying. You gotta always be yourself,
True, yeah.
man. Sometimes you gotta put the phone down. Maybe you gotta separate yourself, go on D&D, cut it off, like, sit in the corner. Do what you do. Like, sometimes you gotta sit with yourself, talk to God, bro, and really get understanding, and just come within yourself, bro, and just really ask yourself who you is. You gotta find yourself.
So
you
how
gotta
do
whatever
you
it takes to figure that out too.
how do you build up your mental bank account? Like I do a lot of reading. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how do you make those deposits into your mental bank account?
Well,
because as an artist, you gotta have your vocabulary.
Yeah.
You steady gotta keep stretching it.
Yeah. Well,
It's
to
a
be
lot.
honest, you gotta learn to love it. So that's one of the things that I've had to grow onto as well. This isn't gonna be an easy route. Everybody's gonna have those days where they got mental breakdowns. Everybody's gonna have those days where it's gonna be kind of heavy on you. So you gotta figure out a way to decompress your brain. And to be honest, mine is, if it ain't playing the game and talking crazy on stream or something, it's really just just sitting back and meditating for real. And meditation don't necessarily got to be you sitting down with your fingers together and eyes closed humming. It ain't always that. It's just sometimes just sitting there, not moving, in silence, bro, and just closing your eyes and just relaxing, just being in the present moment, just chill.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's as simple as not doing nothing, bro. Like, to clear your mind. Don't become what the negative thoughts is, because you're not a negative thought. So why you want to turn into the negative thought? You making yourself feel like that.
But you know what?
So,
The thing about that is, you really, like you said, knowing yourself, knowing your weaknesses and your strengths,
Absolutely.
And because I remember, I could recall the day and time, the point in time where I learned how to change a negative thought to a positive thought.
Yeah.
It was like changing the channel on the TV.
Simple.
So once I got it, I was like, oh man, I could have been doing this. I let this thought ruin me, man, and mess up days of my life when I could have just easily changed it to something else. And I think that's what a lot of people's problem is to the point they're not in communion with their thoughts and they're not in communion with their mind enough to be able to change the channel of that thought. You know, a lot of people allow others to rule their mind instead of them being the governor of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that people gonna do that because of social media. Everybody, it's these. What really did it was the likes and the retweets and stuff like that. Like that ruined everybody's perspective of their own opinion on things, because now everybody else's opinion. Well, an individual's opinion is everybody else's opinion, because what you may have thought about a situation, you probably wouldn't have thought like that unless you seen that viral 1.4 million like post and what they said was funny or something like that, and it resonated with you. That's when you allow that energy to hit your energy, and now you feel like that when you probably wouldn't have felt like that off GP if you just read it in the newspaper. So it's a lot, bro. You got to decompress from and stuff, bro. It's just,
and one of those things is like what you said. A lot of people feel more comfortable when they're in that group setting. Mm-hmm. You know, you got 130 other people that like it and agree with it. So I like it and agree with it too. But then you might see it, they'll have no likes, no comments or nothing. So you like it and you keep, you know what I'm saying? Until somebody else like it. That's why I say people love to be told what to do, especially in the social media age. And you have to be careful of the influencers that you letting being deposited into your mind.
Definitely.
You have so many.
Yeah.
You know, but you have to narrow it down to your personality, the things that you like, the things that you love, and the things that's going to help you advance and help build you up.
100%.
So what are some of the things that help advance you, man, and help build you up as an artist?
Well, what built me up as an artist is just keeping a clear head and understanding and always remember who I am first. Like, regardless if anything come out from a new artist or somebody just, you know what I'm saying, got famous and I knew the person or I was working before them, I don't let that, like, cloud my brain no more. So, I used to. I ain't gonna lie. Of course, everybody go through the moments where, like, damn, I did the same thing. And of course. But at the same time, you don't know what that person did, who that person know, where that person went. You know what I'm saying? Like, just focus on what I got going on, and that's really what I do. That's what keeps me, you know what I'm saying, being focused as an artist. I got to know what my
tunnel
steps
vision
is. Yeah, because I know what my steps is. Like, I hear you over here, but I still see what I got to do and what I got set for the next couple of years and stuff. I still got my chess moves that I got in play. So even though the noise is there, I still stay poised and understand that if I'm on my toes, and if I stay on my toes, this nigga to the right, he gonna fall. Or if this nigga to the left, he gonna be shaky, even trying to look at me. But if I keep looking straight, I'm good. So as long as you keep yourself pristine and making sure you doing everything you supposed to as an artist, that's what keeps the drive on. That's what keeps my mental there.
So as an artist, how do you keep the phoniness out your studio? How do you keep the phoniness from around you? Because you got a lot of hanger-ons, you know. As an artist, everybody want to be with the artist. Everybody want to hang out with the artist. Yeah. So how do you weed through these people to know you with me, you not? You know, a lot of people can go on your journey and a lot of people can't.
That start with your vibration. So you have to just make sure that you understand, like, who you can bring to this party, who you can bring to that party. What type of setting is you know what I'm saying? Because a person like me, I was cool with everybody. I was cool with the nerds. I was cool with the athletes. I was cool with the gangsters. I was cool with everybody. So I couldn't obviously mix my friend group. You got to just be a chameleon. You got to know, okay, I can go over here to this party over here on 15th, or I can go over here on this party, you know, so on the south side, whatever. You're not affiliated with nothing, but you cool with everybody. You just in the middle. You just rock with everybody. So,
yeah. And I think as an artist, you have to play that in between part, because
you have to, but
you need everybody to be able to push your music
to. Filter it though, because it's everybody want to be around you, and it's more than just, oh, I I kicked it with this nigga. I was in the studio with this nigga. We took a picture together. No, it's different. It's deeper than that. People who are around you, like, hey, what's up, bro? You trying to pull up? You trying to go get some wood? Like stuff like that. Like, you got to filter that. So how I filter it, I'm not finna let nobody around me if I know you be on something that I'm not on. Straight up. If you do something that I don't do, I already don't be around you like that. It's just a, what's up, what's cracking? Are you trying to kick it tonight? Probably. And I probably ain't gonna come. But you know what I'm saying? It just depends on like the people. You gotta filter it. Once you filter it out, it'll be easy. But you gotta know who you are first in order to filter it out. Otherwise, you're just gonna be lost in the sauce. Trying to be with everybody so you can
basically being a stool pigeon as an artist, ready to crash at any time.
Out. So it's like, nah, bro. You gotta be more, especially if you in the position that we in now, bro. As we trying to come up, you don't got no time to just fool around with everybody, bro. Like, that's how you gonna filter out too, cause you gonna see who really there to support, who really rock with your music, who gonna shoot some ideas to you. That's how you filter it out too. You know exactly who the ones that's gonna be.
And as an artist, really, your friends, everybody really got a job. You know, like I know you and Mac Joey, y'all been working together. Y'all bros, y'all been working together. He, engineered a lot of your music.
Absolutely.
Then you got your own cameraman.
Absolutely.
You know, you gotta have somebody to do the videos. You gotta have somebody maybe to get on and do your marketing and advertising.
Gotta have a team.
That's so.
Gotta have a team. You can't do it by yourself. You can.
Really, you don't have time for friends to be around you. Only people that can be around you is your team at all times.
But that's what people lack too. You gotta have a team. If you don't have a team of people that want the best for you at heart, bro, then you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You're never gonna win. And if you allow them people to be there and you don't stand up for yourself, you ain't gonna win for yourself. You ain't gonna never win in life because it's a lot of things you can't allow. It's a lot of things you know what I'm saying, look past. But that's a whole nother conversation. You feel what I'm saying? But
gotta have that discipline
with yourself. 100%.
So, man, as an artist, how do you balance staying true to yourself while also evolving and experimenting with your craft?
Give it a try as long as it ain't too extreme. If you don't fuck with it, don't do it. If you ain't gonna fuck with it off bills, don't think about it. As simple as that. Just don't be scared to evolve. Don't be stuck in the box, bro, because we're not meant to be in a box. You gotta learn to break through all chains. You're not a chained person. So when it comes to anything, when it comes to what you do, like if you know how to draw, you should be able to draw the whole planet if you wanted to. It's like you should do this shit to be the best regardless. So if I gotta evolve to be the best, dang, I'm gonna do it better than the person who evolved this motherfucker.
So what advice would you give to another aspiring rap artist who is looking to break into the industry, especially those coming from a city like Saginaw, Michigan?
Work your ass off. Don't ask for no handouts. If you can get a team, build one. And don't be scared to just be yourself. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't be out here in everybody's face. Lock in, bro. Get your cheese together. And if you are in a place like Saginaw where it ain't really rocking with you like that, move out and go somewhere else. But go hard. Don't go out there and lollygag. Don't lollygag at all. You got to stay locked in and focus.
So what can we expect when we hear Sauce God Sensei music, man? And what can we expect, man, when we come to one of the shows and see you perform, man?
So, if anybody ever came to the shows, you know it always be lit. So that's first and foremost. But just expect these brand new bops to slap because, like I said, I took a lot of time off, but I have been working. So just be prepared.
So through your career and through your journey up to this far, what will be the highlight of your career up to now?
Highlight of my career?
Give us that one super memorable moment that you can recall since you've been an artist.
Since I've been an artist, I have plenty, but I can pick one. So one of my favorite memories just being an artist and stuff is just like that first song, because I wasn't expecting to make Off-White Nikes like that. And when it came out like that, how it is, because how it's out, the video, that's exactly how it was. I just threw a master on it for the video. I didn't change nothing. And for that to be my first song when I have never rapped at all, written a song at all, I made that song in like 30 minutes. That's something I'm remember forever. So I guess that I'm gonna just pick that one for right now.
Right.
I got a lot already, but I got more to come. So
right, a
now,
lot
my
more to your
first
story
track.
to be written.
Definitely.
What's some of the things you got coming up next? What can we look forward to?
So look forward to more YouTube videos because I got some singles coming out. I only got 6 songs I'm finna give y'all. And then I'm gonna throw out a project later, but I ain't gonna get that date yet. Just know that you got 6 singles coming. And they may have videos, they may have visualizers, they ain't no telling. And when you see me in Phoenix, tap in. So that's what it is.
All right, man. Give them your social media platform, man, before we get out of here, man. Let them know where they can catch up with you at.
Y'all follow me on all social platforms, every single one at the number 1 SINSE. So that's One Sensei on all platforms. And on YouTube, for my YouTube channel, it's just Sensei Live.
And there you have it, man. We want to thank Sauce God Sensei.
Whatever
And I want to
comes
wish
to
you
it.
luck, man. I want to wish you
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate
much
that.
prosperity on your journey.
You as well, man. For real, for real. It was all love, bro. Come here. For
No
real.
doubt. But to the viewers out there, I want you to know that you have to keep your feet planted forward. You have to keep one in front of the other. You can't keep them still. You know, Sauce God Sensei told us he's from one thing to another. He never let nothing stop his journey. He never let nothing stop him from planting his feet. He kept one foot in front of another. I want you guys to understand you're going to have to adapt to things.
Definitely.
If you don't learn how to adapt, you're going to get into a conservative mindset, which means you want things to be what it was 20 years ago. You want things to be what it was 10 years ago. I hear a lot of people around here, you hear a lot of people say, man, I wish Rib Shack was here. You know, the city is evolving. We got Smitty Ribs. We got Jeremy Crowley Ribs. We got, you know, we got a lot of people around here with ribs, you know. But the thing I'm getting to is that this world is evolving every minute, every second. You know, we can't get caught up in what used to be.
Definitely not.
You know, we have to be more about adapting, adjusting, and getting to the times that we're living in.
Yep.
You know, because you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Like he could have missed out on that opportunity of the movie with DC when he told y'all he didn't want to go. But he said he put on this gray shirt, got himself together, and he went down there and he met opportunity. So you have to keep your feet planted forward. You know, don't keep your feet still. You know, keep one foot in front of another.
Definitely. Make sure y'all tap in.
There you have it, man. You know, so I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of Yacht Life Chronicles, where we are better together than separate. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.